It's getting hot in here. It's all about. Waiting to see what Paris is all about. So, don't be shy.
Have you ever seen the entire crowd at France's largest soccer stadium suddenly fall silent just from a single glance? If you think you're ready for BTS's comeback in 2026, you're way off. The Stade de France has just silently witnessed how Kim Taehyung transformed a grand concert into his own personal fashion show, proving once and for all who the true king of the stage really is. Stay tuned to K-pop news, because we're going to break down every magical detail, every tear, and every secret behind Taehyung's luxurious Celine outfit that gave us goosebumps all night long. There was a magical moment when the lights at the Stade de France in Paris slowly dimmed. In that very instant, the atmosphere shifted completely. It was no longer just a buzz of excitement, but an explosion of energy so intense that its vibrations could be physically felt, even by those of us watching only through video clips on our phone screens. Amid that sea of people, Kim Taehyung stepped out. His presence seemed to possess a gravity of its own, capable of compelling thousands of pairs of eyes to hold their breath and realize that history had just been made on the Arirang World Tour. That night, Taehyung was not merely a performer following choreography. He was a conductor of emotions. There was a very rare blend within him, a focus so sharp and intimidating, yet wrapped in an elegance that seemed to flow effortlessly and without a care. While other musicians have to work hard to command a stadium stage with a capacity of tens of thousands, V simply had to stand there, look into the camera, and let his charisma take over the entire arena. However, that majestic air of grandeur on stage instantly melted away when Taehyung decided to bridge the gap between himself and the local fans. Watching a global idol perform hit songs is nothing out of the ordinary, but seeing Kim Taehyung clutching his iconic green microphone tightly, trying to spell out word by word in French live on stage, that was the sweetest sight to witness this year. At the start of his interaction, a flash of nervousness was visible in his eyes, a small detail that actually made him seem very human and charming. However, instead of coming across as awkward, V cleverly transformed that nervous energy into an explosion of enthusiasm. With a loud shout, "Army, I know you can be louder than this," he successfully ignited the stadium's spirit. It was this moment that reaffirmed why V is so beloved. He didn't come to Paris just to run through the set list and head back to the hotel. He came to plant lasting memories in the hearts of everyone in attendance. This warmth was made even more perfect when RM took the stage and echoed the poetic line, "Paris est magique, Paris est imbattable, Paris is magical, Paris is unbeatable." The synergy between RM's assertiveness and Taehyung's theatrical charm created a visual masterpiece about the meaning of friendship and a strong musical legacy. BTS once again proved that they are a global force that truly understands how to honor local cultures wherever they go. Discussing Taehyung without dissecting his fashion choices would certainly be a huge mistake. In Paris, V wasn't just wearing clothes, he was curating a visual narrative. When he first appeared in a custom military-style jacket adorned with intricate gold thread details, rumored to be an exclusive piece from the fashion house Celine, everyone's jaws were guaranteed to drop. The outfit had a bold, structured silhouette, exuding an aura of elegant nobility, yet strangely it still blended seamlessly with the rock star-style rebellious spirit that's always been a part of V. It was truly remarkable to see how someone could make a stadium stage feel just as sophisticated as a high-end Parisian fashion runway. The surprises didn't stop there. Midway through the show, the visual atmosphere suddenly shifted 180 degrees. Taehyung changed into a leopard print jacket paired with casual denim pants. This transition from a grand, formal style to a wild, avant-garde one completely shattered the audience's emotional defenses. Under the stadium lights, the texture of the leopard print caught the light in a truly cinematic way, making every one of Taehyung's movements look like a scene from a big screen movie. Taehyung's greatest skill that night was how he manipulated the space. The Stade de France is a massive venue, yet through the giant screens installed in the corners of the stadium, V managed to make the concert feel like an incredibly intimate one-on-one conversation. From his enigmatic, faint smile and his signature two-finger peace sign slipped into the intense choreography, to the way he looked directly into the camera lens as if he were gazing into the soul of each and every fan. He has perfected the art of visual communication. Translated with deepl.com, free version. Meanwhile, building on the magical momentum from the Stade de France, the biggest secret behind Kim Taehyung's stage dominance that night actually lay in his ability to command silence. Before he swapped his custom military-style Celine jacket for one with a wild leopard print, there was a moment of silence that had the entire stadium holding its breath. Under a single spotlight, V stood motionless. Through the giant screens, the audience could clearly see how he regulated his breathing, a sight that revealed the intensely emotional transition of a masterful performer. The tension in the air was palpable as he slowly slipped off his black gloves, a theatrical gesture that seemed unscripted yet succeeded in creating mass hysteria. This is where Taehyung's genius lies. He knows that in a stadium with a capacity of tens of thousands, every micro-gesture, even a mere furrow of the brow or a sigh, is a priceless visual spectacle. He doesn't let a single second go to waste without meaning. Taehyung's success in captivating Paris was also rooted in the strong bond of Brotherhood on stage. After RM delivered his poetic ode to the magic of Paris, the stage's atmosphere transformed into a warmer, more energetic space. The audience was treated to spontaneous moments showcasing how Taehyung interacted with the other members. There was a moment when he exchanged a subtle smile with Jimin during a song transition, or how he synchronized his steps with Jungkook to burn off the remaining energy on the extended stage. These organic interactions proved one thing to the world in 2026. BTS's strength lies not merely in the fact that they are a collection of great soloists, but because they are a unified whole that complements one another. When Taehyung took the stage with his attention-grabbing avant-garde style, the other members gave that charisma room to shine, creating a performance harmony that no other group in the industry could possibly replicate. Now, after the curtain has officially fallen on the Paris stage and the roar of the Stade de France has slowly subsided, one big question remains in the minds of everyone who witnessed it. How can we prepare ourselves for the next city? If in Paris alone Taehyung dared to break down the boundaries between high-end fashion and the wild stage presence of a rock star, then the bar for the remainder of the Arirang World Tour has been raised to a level that's nearly impossible to reach. The emotional dedication he demonstrated through his efforts to speak the local language, his meticulous attention to selecting clothing textures that cinematically captured the stadium lights, and the intimacy he built through the camera lens. All of this serves as proof that V is at the peak of his artistic maturity. Paris is no longer just another stop on the tour. The city has become a new blueprint for how a global pop concert should be staged, with soul, sincerity, and absolute visual grandeur. Seeing Kim Taehyung's insane intensity in Paris, it's no exaggeration to start worrying about our heart health at the next tour stop. What other visual surprises will this global fashion icon bring? Will he appear with a concept even bolder than his viral leopard print denim from yesterday? Don't miss a beat of BTS's 2026 adventure. Come on, liven up the comments section below. Share your expectations or theories about what outfit Taehyung will wear in the next city. Make sure you've clicked the subscribe button and turned on K-pop news notifications so you're always the first to know about every important move from these kings of the stage. See you in the next exclusive analysis, ARMY.